take on pearls. You'll notice that the Infinite Me strands do have a lot of pearls in them, so you can choose from that as well. Number 3 is our Sassy Studs. Everybody loves a good stud, right? That's what they say. And Leah Sophia is no exception. But where else are you going to find your studs for only $19 with a lifetime guarantee? So these are our birthday party studs. They come in every color. They make great gifts. It's just a very easy piece for me. When I'm wearing my yoga pants all day, I'll throw on a pair of studs. And they're just really nice, easy to wear. So if you don't have a pair of studs in your collection, you might consider adding one today as one of the essential styles. And those birthday party ones are also listed in that Startup in Style kit. Talking jewelry. This is huge. We're going to kind of still play on the DIY, do-it-yourself, and personalization of jewelry. So something that comes in the kit is actually going to be, where did it go? I had it all laid out here. And then I probably covered it up. Sorry. I'm going to just grab this and pretend it's the Hope. So you get our Hope bracelet, and they do have some tags on it that say Hope, Leah Sophia, and then it has the awareness ribbon. These are a great gift for people that, have some struggles in your life that are really fighting for a certain cause. These awareness bracelets are awesome for that. Also, we have a lot of different talking pieces, like just right here, it has the love earrings. I know there's a great love bracelet. So it's a great way to kind of express yourself through your jewelry, is by wearing the talking jewelry. So that's a really fun trend this season. Another thing is statement earrings. So we're going big, we're going bold. Let me check my kit here. Okay, so a pair that I want to show you. I am in love with these bad boys here that just bling, bling, dangle, and so much fun. So these are a great statement piece. I know that these add a little bit of edge to your jewelry too, so they could be fun paired with that rock star necklace that I just showed you. So those would be a great addition. These are very fun. Emerald green is going to be a great color coming into fall, winter. And these emerald green ones, you actually get a couple different pair of earrings in one. So this green part is actually a jacket that you can remove, and then you could wear the studs just by themselves, or you can complete the set by wearing them together. So here's a great statement pair of earrings that everybody should have, or you can just share your favorite statement earrings at that point. And next is a trend that's carried over from the past season that I'm really excited about, that my customers love, and that I'm glad to see more of. And that is going to be our leather bracelets. This one also in that startup kit, and this is going to be one of our Wrap Star bracelets, and they came in new colors, are going to be that green again, and then you're going to see this purple. So very, very fun. We have some leather bracelets that have bling that I think, once again, look great with your Rock Star necklace that we just created. So here are a couple different styles, and I'll pass those around the room so everybody can see them. So that kind of completes the 6 essentials of style, as said by Leah Sophia. But I'm not done yet, because I know in that startup kit there's a couple more pieces, and there are just some really fun things that I feel like every single Leah Sophia party should have, and that every single guest at a Leah Sophia party should know and should see. And so this necklace is called a panorama. This one also comes in that startup thing, so write it down, panorama. You'll see right there, it's $88. So you can get it at half price, and you can also get it at $15 for a hostess. So now I'm going to show you the 10 ways to wear this necklace. So I'm not going into it here, but at my party, I would go into the 10 ways that you can wear long necklaces, pass this one around. So you can kind of see there how you can incorporate all the Startup in Style jewelry along with the Infinite Me collection, along with the 6 essentials of style. I just thought that that would be a great tool, because you get people falling in love with each of these pieces. The additional ones, at the end of the party, you can have everybody, quick, if you want, on the wish list, just star them if they come in the Startup in Style kit, if you wrote them down, or circle them or something. And then at the end, when you're at checkout, you can let them know, hey, look at this. You have $400 worth of items written down from the Startup in Style alone, and those are only $150 if you were to start your own business. So great tie-in. Very duplicatable for new advisors and for people that keep coming back to your show, because they're going to see you showing these same pieces at your party and they're going to be like, I could have all those and I could do that. I could show those. I know what she's going to say. I know what she's going to do. So really cool, huge booking recruiting tool is just by using those. Now, another thing that I'm doing at my parties this month is I have a couple of different stacks of money. So once again, you playing in on the fake money. And one of them is going to be $150. So I have $150 and then I put a paper clip and then I put some hot dates. And so these are going to be my August dates, and I'm just going to set them in the middle of my table that I have all of my jewelry. And then during my show, I'll kind of let people know, hey, you know, I would hate to see you guys just leave that money up on the table. Whoever wants that can host a show and you get that extra $150. So keep that in mind. And then in the other stack, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have a stack of $400 bills. And then at checkout, I'm going to have both of the $400 and the $150 right next to me. And I'm just going to ask everybody, just like those two questions, are you interested in hosting a party? Are you interested in the opportunity? So I'm going to ask them, okay, here's the deal. I have some extra money here laying on the table. You know, want to offer it up to you. So would you be interested in the extra $400 this month, the extra $150 this month, or combine them and get an extra $550 in jewelry this month? So, you know, which of those options would you like? Let me know. So there are some tools, kind of wrap it all together, make it fun, use visuals, and I just wanted to share all of those with you. Another one that I told Shannon that I would go through is going to be Jenny Jewelry and Mary Mall. Not Jenny Jawl, just kind of combined them there. Jenny Jewelry and Mary Mall. So this is a presentation that you can do during your party, and you just ask for 2 volunteers. So I'm going to go back into show mode here and just do it like I was doing it at a party. So now for this next part of my presentation, I just need to have 2 volunteers. Who wants to volunteer? Oh, great. Come on up. Come on up. Okay, and I'm going to call her Jenny Jewelry. And then I'm going to call you Mary Mall. Okay? So we are going to start with Miss Mary Mall here. And we are going to say that Mary is looking for a part-time job. Mary doesn't have, you know, too many hours a week extra to work. She can work 1 to 2 days a week. And she is going to get a job at the mall making around $10 an hour. Okay? Do you guys think that's a fair assumption of what you would make, or, you know, do you need to up it? So I just make it easy and just go $10 an hour. Okay, so we have our Mary, and Mary, the first week of her job, she actually has to go in for training 1 day, and then actually she's going to be training for 2 days. She's going to be there for 4 hours each time, and she's working when they want her to work. That's not her own schedule, but she's got to go in for 4 hours, come back another 4 hours. So she's going to work the first week. How many hours is that? 80 hours. How much money is she going to make? 80 bucks. So I'm going to hand you $80. So here you go. Hold on to this. This is your first week of work. Okay, now we're going to say the second week that you just went in for 5 hours. You just worked 1 shift. So we're going to do 5 hours, 50 bucks. Here you go. Hold on to your 50 bucks. So that's for week 2. Now the next 2 weeks, they actually made you work extra. So if somebody was sick, you had to fill in, work extra days that you didn't want to work. So you work 3 shifts, 4-hour shifts. Here's your $120. Here you go for 1 week and $120 for the next. Okay. And now for this example, I usually use 5-hour shifts each week, so that keeps it really easy. So we'll just say that I did that. So how much money did you get for working? You worked 2 shifts, then another one, so you worked 3 the first 2 weeks, then you worked 3 shifts the next one, so you had 9 total shifts in a month. And how much did you make? And I'll have her count it out. She's like 100, 200, 20, 300, $340. So she made $340 by working 34 hours that month, okay? Now we're gonna have our Jenny jewelry. So you just hold on to that. $340, that's great extra income. That's awesome. That will be helpful for you and your family for 34 hours. Now we're gonna have Miss Jenny Jewelry come up here. So Jenny Jewelry, and some of you might be able to guess this, but Jenny Jewelry is also looking for a part-time job. But she wants a little bit more flexibility. She wants to be able to work when she wants to work. She doesn't want anybody else to tell her schedule. So she is actually going to be working as a Leah Sophia advisor. Okay, so welcome to the team. I'm so excited to have you. That's exciting. So we are going to share with you, and this is going to be in your first month of business. This is going to be after your first party, your first party that you have after your starter show. You'll get paid all your commission back, so your startup kit will be paid for. So we're going to start right after that. Just like with our trainer, Mary, or when she was at the mall, there will be additional training, and I realize that as you get, you'll put a little bit more hours in. But this is going to be a great example for all of you. So we said on average our advisors make around $200 a party. So we're going to say that in your first week, you have one party scheduled with your girlfriends. I like to wrap around 4 hours worth of time for that as well. Maybe 5 in your first week, one party, 5 hours for $200. So you're making around $40 an hour in your first week, your first day on the job. But we're going to say 5 hours and $200 just so you get all your training. That'll be your invite time, close, everything. So here you go. Here's your $200. Now we're going to say that Jenny Jewelry, her second week, that she's going to do 2 Leah Sophia parties. So you guessed it. Here you go. There's 200 and 200. So there's 400 more. $400 more. Now your next week, you're going to do 1 show. The reason we're only going to do 1 that next week could be you're working on those other ones, getting them closed up, stuff like that. So you're going to do another one. So you're going to get another $200. Here you go. And then the last week you're going to do 2 more parties. So here is another $400 and throw that in the pile. So this is super exciting, Jenny, because you just started off super strong in your Leah Sophia business. You did what we call a 1-2-1-2, which is 1 party your first week, 2 the next, 1 the next, 2 the next. It's a great way to get training right away and to really get this job figured out. Plus, you're super excited about your business and you are going to make a ton of money right away. So, like I said, I just rounded it up for math and said that our average Leah Sophia party takes 5 hours front to end in the beginning. Honestly, now, not including my drive time, which you don't get paid for in your other job either, I would say that I probably put maybe from the time I'm at my parties till the end, invitations closing, maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours into my business. So once you get used to this, it'll be a lot less, but you worked 5 hours each of those times. You did 6 parties and 30 hours, and how much did you make for those 6 parties? $1,200. $1,200. $1,200, and you worked 30 hours. Do you realize that? Mary, how many hours did you work again? Oh yeah, you worked 34 hours and you only got paid $340. So everybody in the room, you can see how this could really be a great part-time job, or it could end up being more than that. That's some great additional income. I want to thank our volunteers. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. There's a demo. You might want to write down. It's been a while since I've done it and I didn't have my notes in front of me, but you guys get the point. Just throw them up there, throw some money at them, have them count it, have them remember how many hours that they worked. And you can just kind of see what a part-time job would be. Throw in the holidays. That was awesome that was brought up recently with Shannon's post is, people are looking for extra money for holidays. Bring that up. So if you mean that if you worked 6 days in September, you would have $1,200 extra money. What could $1,200 do for you and your family? So great visual, great tie-in. All right, I gotta wrap this up in a minute and a half, or else I'm gonna need to have 2 different YouTube times because it only allows me 15 minutes. So anyway, I hope that you found some great tools. If I think of things that I forget, I'll post them after this. But there's hopefully I did some verbiage, wasn't too confusing, hopping in and out of show mode, and just run with it. Put in those applications for your homework. Yay! Make those follow-up phone calls. Get in that workbook. Take those selfies with all of your fun things you're doing this week, and just be chatting to everybody you know about the opportunity. And that reminds me, I am going to be chatting with Shannon to find out, hopefully we will be setting up with you very soon a Facebook opportunity event too. So keep in mind, this is going to be for people in the Launchpad. that's you. And I am super excited. I can't wait to see what our next week brings. I know we're going to be talking about a lot of follow-up in week 3. But have a great day, and thanks for your time. Thanks for tuning in, and can't wait to hear from Mission Control again next week. Have a great one, everyone.